Welcome back to another episode of the Core 5 podcast. You already know what it is. We don't got no sponsors yet, but we here regardless. Today, I'm on with our host, Sean, Peanut, and today we got a special guest, Malik, and X will be joining us soon. Today, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about John Morant getting fined again, Shaq going off on this new era of basketball, calling it soft, Jokic versus Carmelo to see who gets the number 15 jersey retired in Denver, Luka's rough night against the Lakers, Final Four matchups in college hoops, and a historic extension by the Arizona Cardinals. Let's get right into it, guys. How y'all doing tonight?
Man, hanging in there, hanging in there.
I'm
Great
glad.
vibes, great vibes.
Thank you, Malik. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for filling in.
Great for
We don't
having
got
me,
Josh with us tonight, but appreciate you filling in.
of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to just give my take on what I think is right and wrong.
I feel you. I feel you. So we're gonna start off with what's hot right now. So John Morant, bro. John Morant's back again with the antics. John Morant today got fined $75,000 for making gun gestures again after he was just warned 2 nights ago. How do y'all feel about John Morant? And do you think the NBA is picking on Ja? Yeah, go first, Peanut.
I don't think so. I mean, we know Ja's track record. We've all seen the Instagram live clips. We've all seen it. I think every sport is like cracking down on the gun gestures. The NFL is cracking down on it hard. You can't even wipe your nose anymore. They took that away. They made that an illegal football celebration. So I don't think Ja's getting picked on. He doesn't have the Buddy Hield excuse this night. Because the first night he did it, Buddy Hield was doing it to him, so he just did it back.
Yeah.
So
See,
I mean they as they say, you reap what you sow, and I think Ja rightfully got fined, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see him do it again.
he's going to for sure. We already know it. It's just
X is in chat.
I got you. Yeah, how do I add this, man? Hold up. I look like an old head. But Peter, Malik, you can go next while I add X to the chat. What do you think about this?
Nah, I totally agree. Honestly, some people just never learn, bro. Like, wait, can I cuss?
You can cuss.
I cuss all the time here.
Some niggas just never learn, bro, and that's just more of the story. I feel like Adam Silver has come to him, what I'm saying, hat in hand, like, bro, you know what I'm saying, like, a situation, you good, but we can get you up out of here real quick, and they will do it, bro. They've done it to way better players, bro. Like, and then again, it's like you in the NBA, bro. You making too much bread to be trying to like live that life. You can't do both. And like they're for sure not gonna let you. So like, and plus they were down. They were down like what, 15? How you gonna be gesturing at the bench when you're down 15? That don't make no type of sense. That just pissed me off more.
Yeah, for sure. X, welcome.
Make it
welcome
100K.
to the show. Glad to have you on, bro. We just talking right now about your boy John Morant. You know what I'm saying, getting fined that 75K after he already got warned about it. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it again."
But I feel like other people are doing it though, and they're not getting fined. I feel like the only reason he got fined is because of his previous what happened before, his thuggish ways. Because I bet you if any other player did that, they're not getting fined.
I disagree though, because Anthony Edwards, he did something. Anthony Edwards did something in the game. No, he did that. He did this.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
They hit him before the game ended.
LeBron got fined for doing the
nuts.
The carry show.
They find King James. Oh, bro, they gonna disintegrate John Morant. Oh yeah, he's out there. Look at him. He's cooked. He ain't gonna know what hit him.
But Buddy Hield did it. He didn't get suspended. I mean, fine.
No, that's what I said earlier. I said he doesn't have the Buddy Hield excuse for the second time. The first time he could do it because Buddy Hield did it to him first. He was like, all right. We'll cut you some slack because he did. We cut you some slack, but doing it the second time.
He did it yesterday too.
Yeah, that's what they fined him for.
That game. It was the Warriors game. Okay,
Nah,
no, it wasn't the Warriors game.
They warned him the first game. They basically
Okay.
because Buddy Hield and him both did it. They was like, "Yo, we're not gonna fine you, but just warn him. We don't want to see that again." The next 2 nights later, Ja against the Clippers, I think. Who did they play?
Miami.
Miami against the Miami Heat. You know, he hit the game-winning shot and hit one of those. He hit one of these right here.
Actually, that was not what happened.
That's not what happened.
He hit a 3. I think he just hit a 3 and did it.
I'm saying like during that
Later
game, the
that
same
night.
game that he hit the same game that he hit a game winner. Like that was the same game that he hit the one of those.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 75K.
If I was him, bro, and they already hit me with, bro, they suspend like didn't they? My fault if I got the facts wrong, but did they not suspend him for like a cool like season? Am I tripping?
Yeah, like half a season.
On God, bro, if I'm him, I'm not even throwing up nothing that resembles to a gun.
I'm suburban.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Sean, what's your take on the situation?
It was kind of crazy. Like the one moment I catch the game, I was meeting up with Batty last night. Whatchamacallit. And then I catch the game, like Bam scored 9 straight points immediately after get-go. 0-9. Ja hits a shot, and he did the gun gesture, and I was like, uh-oh.
He did it on purpose. He knew it was gonna happen. He doesn't care.
I think he had to have known that the consequences would have been permitted this time because he doesn't have the Buddy Hield excuse no more. And I don't know, maybe he used that as a statement, but to be honest, there was nothing in the game that warranted it. Like they were just, at least thank God they beat the Miami Heat at least. But the thing is that like they were down and he was still doing it. Like they didn't make no crazy one either. So it's like he just did it randomly, like one bucket, and he's just like blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's my fault. Go ahead, P.
Nah, you go ahead. My point's kind of like different from.
Nah, I was gonna say, Ja don't give a fuck, bro. We know this now. Ja don't give a fuck. After the warning, he was just like Ja this, Ja that. Like he don't care. I knew this nigga didn't care when he started pulling to the game in the shiesty, bro. This man literally pulling to the game in the shiesty. Like Ja don't care about the shit. He's with all the antics. He's standing on business. My only issue with Ja is that if you're going to do all this, bro, you got to be healthy. You can't be injured. You can't be missing an action. You got to play the game of basketball, and you got to win if you're going to come with all the antics. Because if you're a winner, when you win, they excuse a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit off the court they'll excuse if you're a winner. But if you losing and you always injured, it's not going to fare well for you, Ja. It's not going to be a good experience for you. You're going to be like Sebastian Telfair and Gilbert Arenas. They don't get you out of there quick, bro.
Same pull.
That was Sebastian Telfair was crazy.
Yeah, that's a crazy pull. That's a good pull. That's an old head pull. Head pull.
Yeah, you know, he just be unlocking shit, huh?
Yeah. But anyone else got anything else to say about this one?
No.
I think that I could say something. Like, do you think that Memphis GM, like whoever the fuck it is, it was like they could be looking at Ja's infamous track record and think they might trade him potentially?
I'm pretty sure they were already.
You can't trade your best player. You can't trade your best player.
That's a lie.
Luka that doesn't count. Let's just excuse that. Like, bro, they can't trade their best player. The fan base would blow up.
No, Ja Morant. You saying they can't trade Ja Morant?
He is Memphis.
I don't know.
They can trade him. Because you know why? Like
anyone tradable.
Maybe
yeah,
not.
he's definitely tradable. If Luka can get traded, Ja Morant can get traded. Just because like I don't think Ja Morant is that guy. I think he's a great player, but I don't think he's like an all-star like we all thought he would be. Due to his like injuries, and I just haven't seen consistency from Ja Morant and his behavior. Speaking of that though, like what do y'all think about Memphis Grizzlies are currently sliding into the 6/7th place, in the conference right now? Do you think this is because of Ja Morant's antics, or do you think it's because of like the coach getting fired? Sean, you want to go first?
Definitely doesn't help, but it's definitely not because they were losing like 3 games immediately after losing the coach. So it's like it's just not a good, comfortable situation all around. Like game with a player, no, it's coach. Immediately, like 10 games left, definitely not a good sign.
What about you, X?
I feel like the coach firing, there has to be something behind it. I think
I was going to ask that.
Because there's no way you just fire a coach mid-season. It's not like he's a bad coach.
Yeah.
Either. I think Ja was saying that he wants to play more like freely or something. The ball hasn't been in his hands too much. But now, after they fired the coach, his game has been going a little bit more upwards than how he was playing before.
We had a conversation a couple of episodes ago, and Josh was talking about winning basketball and losing basketball.
Yeah.
And all right, bro, you can have the ball in your hands more. You can play like LaMelo Ball and lose. Like just because you have the ball in your hand more and like get more buckets.
That's a different situation, though.
Why is that different?
Because LaMelo Ball's on the Hornets.
True.
Is it kind of like?
But I think what I'm getting from it is that he wants the ball in his hand more. And he want to go off more. He want to have more like 30-point nights and more like freedom to just kind of like, he wants to win by his means. Sometimes you can't win with you getting 40 points. Sometimes you got to get 20 points. Jaren Jackson got to get 30, and Scottie Pippen got to come off the bench come off the bench and hit 20. Like sometimes it can't just be you with the ball in your hand all the time if y'all want to win. I think that's what's going on with that.
That's on
Okay, so we're gonna move to the topic. We're gonna move to the next topic if no one else has anything else on this one. All right, so we got our favorite, analyst, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq went off on his podcast. I think it's called The Big Ones. Pause. And he had a lot to say about his current era of basketball. He said LeBron's longevity is a byproduct of how soft the league has become, and calls out players like Ben Simmons saying that he should be arrested, and talking about Jason Tatum saying that he is just okay. What do you think about his comments, and do you agree?
But
can I
go first?
I got you. I'm just gonna play it for y'all real quick, just in case y'all didn't see it.
Yeah, because I haven't heard this.
Yeah.
It was crazy, but when I played, it was crazy. But even before, like the 80s going to 90s, it was probably more physical then. But, people get mad. It's just a product of what I
do. You think LeBron's longevity is a byproduct of the change in the physicality of the game?
Shout out to Shaq.
Definitely. Okay. Less physical. Right now, if you get a flagrant foul, you get fined, suspended. Like, guys ain't even fouling hard no more. Back before I played, it was crazy. But when I played, it was crazy. But even before, like the 80s going to 90s, it was probably more physical then. But people get mad. It's just a product of what I see. I've seen what greatness is. Been there, played with them. I don't see that all the time over here. So you want me to give these motherfuckers the same props I'm giving them? That shit will never happen. So you can call it hate if you want. But even with the word hate, like these kids that like to throw that word around. If you ain't great and I'm great, how the fuck can I hate on you? That don't make no sense. I'm in the building. You're not in the building. So how the fuck can I hate on you? People say Charles and I, we're ruining the game talking about the product because the product is shit. Fuck, show me greatness. Like, y'all pay a lot of money for these shoes, and I want to see because be great. And I'm going to always stay on them and motivate them to be great. They can call it hate I want, but I ain't sucking these out just because they're making $400 million. A lot of these can't play, and they know it.
When does Shaq talk like this?
Play. Just saying. They can roll one-on-one. Motherfucker can't play, dog. Joker can play. Giannis can play. Dame, a couple of these guys can play, but a lot of these can't play. Like Ben Simmons, that motherfucker need to be arrested.
What about like a Jason Tatum?
Jason Tatum can play. He's all right. I'm not going to bash him, but Ben Simmons need to be arrested. $250 for that shit.
Arrested, did you say?
Arrested. $250 million for that bullshit. Get the fuck out of my face. Robbing people, man. Can't do that.
All right, guys. So I want to ask a correction. He didn't say Jason Tatum was okay. He said he's all right. So he gave him a pass. So don't ignore that part. But y'all heard what else he said. He was talking kind of reckless, I feel like. What is y'all thoughts on that? Malik, you want to go first?
Yeah, on some real stuff, bro. I don't know. Shaq, like, just old heads in general. I never understood why old heads took so much pride in not being able to be athletic enough to play the game. Just because you put hands on someone, that makes you great. Just because you slap me back in my neck, won't go for a layup. Like, what you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the skill in that? There's no skill. But there's skill, in Jason Tatum or like Steph Curry, what they're doing nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think sometimes old heads like Shaq, they just live in the past, bro. They gotta just take the game for what it is and realize that niggas are doing way better, bro. A highlight reel from back in the day is not the same as a highlight reel nowadays. It's just not the same. It's not the same. You just can't compare the two. So he had a point about Ben Simmons. He should be put thrown under the jail. He is robbing teams. Like he's horrible. Missing layups is crazy. But I don't know. He needs to bro. They need to cut this new generation some slack. I don't know.
Peanut.
I definitely agree. It's softer. I mean, I think that's a given. But I mean, I think Malik made a good point about how people aren't you can't. It's not good that you're running up behind people, smacking them in the back of the head. It's not a good thing that we got Kermit Washington punching Rudy Tom Jonathan in the freaking fucking jaw, fucking cracking his shit. Like, bro, that's not basketball. We ain't playing basketball. Even the other night when the Pistons and the Timberwolves got at it. That's not basketball. I think it's entertaining.
Yeah.
I think it shows intensity in the game, but it's not basketball and it's not skillful. And I think them not doing that type of stuff is definitely a main reason why people have more longevity. People are playing softer, but I mean it's good for players' health. And I do think Ben Simmons might need to get the death penalty for the amount of money he's stealing. That money could be going to kids in Africa, or literally there's homeless people that could do the same stuff Ben Simmons does for a fraction of the cost. So I think Ben Simmons needs to be on the lookout. The 12 might be coming after him.
What about you? What about you, Sean? What do you think?
Whatchamacallit, as someone who wants the defense to be more cool back with the calling from the referees, because I do think defense should be more implemented. I do more physicality, but at the same time, Shaq is just completely wrong. Just because the game has evolved to a more analytical, much better offense where everyone tends to be developing a 3-point shot, not getting really physical, because why shoot mid-range when you could just take a 3-point shot? But it's also the same time I mentioned this in my couple long time ago that I wish offenses were more identical. No, and they need to be more diverse. But to Shaq's point, he's out here talking he's not good, he's not great. I'm much better than those motherfuckers. I don't think I've seen Shaq actually analyze a game of basketball. Let's be real. Has anyone seen Shaq analyze an actual game of basketball?
That's right. I haven't seen no clips.
We have pulled the clips. I don't know.
Yeah, I love inside the NBA, but just keep it real. Shaq I don't see him analyze. He's like, "Hey Chuck, I got 4 rings. You got nothing. Come on, man. You gotta be great in this league. Jokic, you good. Ben Simmons, USA, Rudy Gobert, kill yourself." And it's just
he's horrible.
Yeah,
Rudy Gobert is actually fucking
back
trash.
in my era, my day was physical. You work hard for those buckets, and I got my rings fair and square. These new chumps, they damn got like me. Work harder. That's all Shaq does. Let's be real. Is that all Shaq does when it comes to analyzing the game of basketball? Complaining about how his era is much better.
That's fair.
There's no if you want to talk about how your era was much better, where is the footage? You break down this play and how it's more. You could do that. Right now, with current NBA, you could be like that. Kobe Bryant, until his passing, he had a program on ESPN where he was able to break down the plays, and he would love to be more talk more about how, let's just say, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, about how he was able to use a couple of dribble moves and get his way to the rim. So it's Shaq doesn't do that. Kobe would 100% disagree with Shaq, and saying that he would love to just see the game reach this peak.
That's fair. I actually fuck with that take, Sean. I actually fuck with that. What about you? What about you, X?
This is a little off topic, but Dwight Howard just made the Hall of Fame. Since we're talking about Shaq, I just want to add that in there. He just made it. He just made it first ballot. So
Taiwanese Terminator. Whoa.
I know Shaq gonna be like, nah, he don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Dwight Howard, he's not no Superman. Like,
even though he was great.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard ain't nothing without me. I'm the original Superman. I'm the Bell Laker, Orlando Magic. Dwight Howard, he jacked my style. He's not me, Mo.
Yo, but listen, to give Shaq, just to give him a little bit of credit, I want y'all do y'all think he could just be defending the older generation? Because a lot of the times, with the new generation and social media, I feel like we forget the old generation. It's all about like the new hotness and like what's happening right now. So like he could be like, yo, like how you see someone like see someone coming behind you and they do it, and you like, bro, nah, you can't disrespect what I did because it wasn't that easy. I gotta let y'all know that this was hard.
We haven't, to be fair, we haven't seen 4 people on one man. Like Shaq.
Oh yeah. Should be up for a second.
I'm like, hold on, man. I don't know where you were going with that, but
you lucky I don't have the power like a mod to pull the pictures up because I would have pulled it up, but I digress. Where he got four defenders around him.
Okay,
I feel like Shaq does hate a lot, but he definitely gives people their flowers. Like it just depends who you are. Like he'll give Giannis his flowers.
I think he gave Luka his flowers in that pod. Yeah. I think there was a clip. He was like that motherfucking white boy cold.
But he has to hold people to the same standard because Luka doesn't play defense either, or he doesn't do anything aggressive. He's a great offensive player though. Don't get me wrong, but for the way Shaq sees
and
people
also
play,
when you talk about like I never my fault. I was just gonna say like we talk about the actual physicality of the game because they always go to that, but you gotta understand like these young heads out here, they still just as aggressive, still just as hot, like still fighting, they're still throwing hands. The only difference is the league has literally made it stricter, like they're cracking down. What?
Malik,
Mouse to the palace?
Malik, you gotta talk about
that was like 20 years ago.
Malik, you're talking to Shaq, bro. You're talking about Shaq. What Peanut just said. It was 4 niggas hacking him in the paint. 4 niggas hacking this man.
No, but
he gotta go up and still dunk on him.
We got people running from Shea because they don't want to touch him.
Yeah, like it's different.
Free throw merchant.
But I'm saying that's the NBA. That's not like the players' fault. That's like a more of an NBA thing. They're making the rules, and the refs are reffing the game in a way where, as a player, what you're gonna do? You gotta adjust to the game. So like, I mean, who knows how the game would be now if they like would let them play how they want to play. Like let them say the fight went out a little bit. Say what's his name Da Vinci. Say he was really squaring up. Like shit. Who knows? But
let DiVincenzo swing on Isaiah Stewart.
All of them are gonna get hit with a fine. Oh. No one's smoking Isaiah Stewart. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, you can keep him like 6 feet. That's crazy, bro. But
he's a threat.
Yeah, he is. He's actually an issue.
Yeah. Let James Johnson put that fucking judo belt or whatever he got to use.
Don't let him do that.
No, God.
That's a fact. All right, guys. So speaking of dominant big men, right? We got to talk about this conversation right here. So
oh man, this isn't
so
top.
After Carmelo, he was recently yesterday, I think he was inducted into the Hall of Fame, which is much deserved. So shout out to Carmelo. But then there's been some rumblings online where people are asking the question, which number 15 goes in the Denver Nuggets rafters? Nuggets Carmelo Anthony or Nuggets Nikola Jokic?
Jokic.
Why would you say that?
I definitely agree.
I definitely agree.
He brought a championship to the city. He has 3 MVPs. He's gonna end up getting at least 1 or 2 more MVPs, and he'll probably get another championship. Carmelo just scored a lot of points today, realistically. Like no disrespect, but
Joshua.
Am I wrong?
Like that take.
I wish Josh was here. Was here. You remember when Josh was shitting on Vince Carter, saying Vince Carter shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he did.
Melo be in the Hall of Fame? Should the Hall of Fame be stricter? That we got to have that
He
conversation.
should be in the Hall of Fame. Isn't he a top 10 scorer of all time? He should be in
Yeah,
the Hall of
but
Fame. That's fair.
we got to have that conversation next pod, Ahmad. Write that down, bookmark it,
Okay.
pencil it down, do something. We got to have that conversation. But
And you gotta have X
like-
on the pod at least.
Yeah, I'll try to make it.
Mhm.
I agree with X.
But-
I think Jokic definitely deserves
Yeah,
his 50
yeah.
more than
New York, though, that's fair. I think he should. Wait.
it's 50.
Yo.
Excellent. Wait a minute, yo. Nah.
Wait. I feel like we're just retiring numbers now. I feel like it was way more rare to retire a number like back in the day. Like realistically.
Shout out Nick Collison.
Malik, what you think?
Malika
Yeah.
cannot hear a damn thing.
That's a good take. That's a good
Yeah.
take.
He's spitting. I don't know what he's saying. He's spitting.
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah,
I
man,
see
we-
some passion. Though. I can't hear you.
We can't hear you, gang. We can't,
We can't hear you, Malik. Malik, we can't hear you. We can't hear
Yo.
you.
Yo, fix your
Is he
equipment,
still
bro.
going?
Fix your equipment. Fix your equipment.
Ahmad, isn't that your brother?
I don't know that nigga, honestly. I mean,
Is he, he's probably down the hall from you. He's down the hall.
I don't really know that, man.
We're gonna make
got,
a Malik appearance.
Just go sit
Ahmad's
right next
camera.
to Ahmad. It's okay. Just go sit right
I've
next to him.
seen him a few times. Well, while he's getting himself together, yo, Sean,
Yep.
what you think, bro? Who you got?
It could be like how Kobe Bryant got 2 numbers for the city of LA. Maybe it might be possibly that since Melo and Jokic, they've both done great things. I'm sure they're both confidently in the top 5 Denver Nuggets of all time. Maybe,
But
it could be
Jokic has
exception.
won.
Yeah, but
He's
Carmelo
already won.
Carmelo Anthony has brought them twice to the Western Conference Finals, like
He didn't
all
bring
with
him to
the
the
help of.
finals.
I mean, against the Spurs, against the Lakers, yeah, for sure.
Jokic
definitely more.
Jokic did it against the Lakers too.
Yeah, he did. It's like, yeah, it's just like.
It's
Jokic.
just Jokic. It's just Jokic. It's just
Bro,
Jokic. That's all you can say.
No, bro.
X.
Y'all forgetting, bro. Y'all forgetting the year before Melo came to the Nuggets. The franchise was 17 and 65. His rookie season, they won 43 games and he took them to the playoffs, bro. He immediately changed the whole entire culture when it came
That's
to Denver
fair.
Nuggets.
That's
Day
fair.
one.
That's fair.
Melo with the braids, bro. I'm a channel Josh. I'm a channel Josh for a second. Telephone booth. Not one dribble. It's the pump fake. The pump fake. Y'all saw that? Come on, bro. We're not talking about Melo right now. Come on, bro.
Listen. But I don't know if this is a fair comparison. But would Jimmy get his number retired with the Heat?
Yes.
Nah.
No, because Wiggins is already wearing it. Wiggins is already wearing it.
Oh, he is. Nah,
that's a fair comparison. I believe they're not the same caliber, like comparison, player for player. But I'm saying, like, I feel like that's the same thing. Like, he
was only there for 2 years. How long was Jimmy there for? Like 5 years, 4 years?
6.
He was there for a while, right?
2019, and he signed in 2019.
Damn,
signed
time
trade,
was quick.
and he got traded in 2025.
And how long was Carmelo with the Nuggets?
At least,
what?
I think
12,
9 years, because I think he went there like in 2011, 2012.
6 years. He was 6 years.
So yeah, that basically is the same thing.
But like, I feel like it just like,
and Jimmy brought them to the finals.
But it's the culture was already there. The culture was already there though when Jimmy got there, And Pat ain't going for that. Pat was not fucking with Jimmy. He's not fucking with Jimmy. But the culture was already there when Jimmy got there. Melo brought that culture to Denver Nuggets. When you bring the culture, bro, you bring the money, you bring the fans, you revitalize the organization. They gotta show you respect.
But you can't retire his number when they gave it up after he left.
I mean, Jokic might go down as one of the greatest players of all time when it's all said and done.
Yeah,
he probably already is, realistically.
But, I mean, it's not. You could definitely make the case. I mean, bro has gotten better every year.
Yeah,
bro, literally is like the Denver Nuggets. He is the Denver Nuggets. If Jokic doesn't play, they fucking stink. Yeah. They fucking suck.
It's not even that hard to say that Nikola Jokic brings his teams to a higher level. Like like no one else.
Like when you
Like,
ask somebody, if you say, "Give me a player that comes to your head" when you talk about the Nuggets, I feel like not a lot of people are gonna say Carmelo Anthony.
It's gonna start, and you know what's crazy? It's all fun and games to these little kids are running around saying LaMelo instead of Melo.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Oh,
nah. The old heads gonna be pissed.
Yeah, they're gonna be
Yeah,
tweaking. I mean,
you're
Yeah,
lucky
they are.
what are
Josh
you
is
gonna
in
do about it? You
You're
can't do
lucky
nothing.
Josh is in here.
Yo, Josh be going insane right now. Like, yo,
Yeah.
y'all kidding me right now? Y'all kidding me right now?
yeah. Like
Telephone booth, Mello.
LaMelo plays losing basketball. Carmelo Anthony, he's out here doing tween.
Whoa,
Step,
losing
step.
basketball. Whoa.
LaMelo
Yeah,
does
Josh
play losing
arg-
basketball.
Josh argued that LaMelo was playing losing basketball.
No, he's just on a losing. He's just on a horrible team.
Yeah.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
There we go.
Audible?
There we go.
He's back.
Yeah.
He's back.
Audible?
You were
That was
you were
Yes.
spitting a storm up, but we don't know what the
Yeah.
hell you were saying. But you was going at it.
Nah, but let me really talk about it. Because I was on to something. But like, what has Carmelo done for the Knicks? Because X said something that made me bust to the point. What has he done? You know what I'm saying? We can't just like LeBron. Like he bought. Like, I ain't trying to speak on LeBron too much because we all know LeBron has done what he has bought for us as people. But
W sideways.
You know what I'm saying? He bought
Nick's
a whole
listening.
like championship to Cleveland. Cleveland ain't never won nothing before. Melo ain't do
I
that.
hear you.
So that's not a Knicks. I don't know. Jokic, I think Jokic I think he should definitely be over there on the banners over Melo just because of the fact of like
Yeah.
First of all, championship off the rip, boom, you got him beat.
That's
Second
enough.
of all, like the numbers he's putting up right now. I'm sorry, Melo has done a lot, but it's just not the same. It's not comparable. His dominance on the court, Melo cannot. Melo had never was able to replicate because Jokic, she's doing it on all cylinders, rebounding, passing,
30, 20,
and
20.
scoring. I was about to say like put up crazy numbers on each. So it's like Melo is a great scorer, and I think he does it in the Hall of Fame, but just not like in the Raptors over Jokic. That's just kind of.
Honestly, I do agree with Malik. I do agree with Malik. Now that I'm thinking about it, because when we talk about Melo, like, yeah, he's a top 10 scorer, right? But if you on a team, you got the green light to shoot any fucking shot you want to shoot. You know what I'm saying?
LaMelo.
Like LaMelo, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's not impressive, but it's like I think it's expected in a way.
It's impressive.
It's
60,
it's
60.
impressive. You're right. It's impressive, but it's just at the same time, it's just like, bro, you can shoot any shot you want to. You got the green light. You're shooting the majority of the shots, so yeah, you're gonna get that milestone. But
like,
you look at your career. What have you won?
It's like, what else are you doing?
Exactly. What else are you doing? You just come out there for like shoot around. You go out there just like do you. So I get that point, and I think that's why he gets the criticism he gets. It doesn't really get the respect that some people think he deserves, because it's like, bro, the Knicks never even made it past the second round. The second round.
Who do you have on his team though?
Yes, Stoudemire. Yeah.
Yeah. What? Jr. Iman.
Yeah. He also
Hey, hold on. LeBron had JR. LeBron had Iman. I'm just saying he did it. He was able to do it.
Carmelo didn't have Kyrie. Carmelo didn't have Kyrie and Kevin Love.
Okay.
But he had prime JR. He had 6-man JR, and he had prime.
Wait, didn't he have D Rose and Porzingis, or is that a different year?
I think
he had Jeremy Lin. He had Jeremy Lin.
Oh, come on! What are we doing, man?
Oh my!
No, but Carmelo did play with D Rose.
He did, right?
Yeah.
And Joakim Noah.
Never mind.
Everything.
I love D Rose. Like, I love D Rose.
Let's also
Tyson Chandler.
Let's also not forget him going to the Thunder and playing with PG and Westbrook.
Yeah, PG and Westbrook. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he played with Andre Roberson, Raymond Felton. Shout out Raymond Felton.
Yeah. I don't know.
Life gave him plenty. I don't know. He just didn't. Yeah. He didn't capitalize.
And he played with Westbrook and Harden.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll say this.
He brought down.
Back.
Who's talking?
No. Carmelo has also played with LeBron too on the 2022 Lakers.
That doesn't
Oh.
count.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
played with LeBron. Oh my god.
He was just there for the
Bro.
ride. He was there for the
yeah,
ride.
and he still couldn't
All-
get a chip. It's crazy.
What else do you with
Last thing
Russell
I'm gonna say
Westbrook, Dwight Howard, and all them washed up veterans?
is no real talk. And Carmelo, bro, he brought down his teammates, and from what I was seeing, like, bro, Jeremy Lin, bro, he could have really went crazy, but Carmelo was too worried about him overtaking his team, overtaking his spot, and then now, you know what I'm saying, boom, 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 bomb happened, and took away
Carmelo
all
on
his
that
shine.
though. I would have too.
I'm blaming Carmelo, bro. I don't
My
care, bro.
team. What do you mean? This is my team. You're taking 20 plus shots a game. 10 to 15, maybe.
But the thing is, if I'm dropping, no, let me drop. Like, let me cook.
I agree with
And
agree
plus-
with Malik, honestly. Jeremy Lin was not
And thing is-
bad.
He wasn't.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
he had a good month.
we can just say you know, if Brown was on the same teams that Carmelo was on, he would have made it past the second round. I believe that.
That's
I'm
a
not
great
even
way
a
to
Brown
put it.
fan.
I totally.
He would have.
Yeah, it's about playing winning
Don't get
basketball.
too excited. Don't get too excited. Guy's
All
about
right,
to
guys.
jump out of his chair.
We'll move to the next topic. Great conversation. Boom. All right. So Malik, you was getting a little too happy. You know what I'm saying? So you know where we gotta go.
This is a
with
great topic. I love this topic.
That's crazy. Was to the setup. I left for 2
Yeah,
seconds.
you know, you fell right into that one. But in another classic battle last night between LeBron and the Lakers and Curry and the Warriors, where the Warriors ultimately won 123 to 116. Luka did not have a good night, only dropping 19 points, shooting 6 from 17 from the field and 0 from 6 from the three. In the press conference, in the post-game conference, Luka says he blames himself for the loss and that his performance was unacceptable. Does Luka's performance worry you when it comes to the Lakers? And how do you feel about Luka's comments? Who did X start us off, bro?
Actually, have Malik go first.
Yeah, Malik, you're right. Yeah,
I want to hear Malik.
Bro, first of all, I want y'all to know, bro. Greatness takes time. Greatness, it doesn't become overnight, bro. You need a day or two, maybe a week, hell, maybe a month. But
AD just dropped 34 and 12.
Ooh.
See, we ain't worried about AD. Wasn't he just in the G League? Wasn't he just in the G League like last week? So he got his own situation he got to figure out. But what I do know is, first of all, Luka got a couple things to figure out. Like, once Luka understands this is LeBron's team, I don't care how old he is, this is LeBron's team. You're here to service LeBron, you know what I'm saying, be of great help in any way you can. And I peeped on the Mavericks, something that he did a lot was there'd be situations like hold on, what happened?
No, it's not.
No. Now I was saying like it'd be situations like late buzzer beaters and shit like that where he would shoot the shot, horrible shot, like, and this is when he had Kyrie, like horrible shot. There's other people open, and he just like takes like some like some unthought of like no logic. Yeah, on God. So it's like I think that is something Luka needs to fix. Now understanding that he has more. He's not the only superstar on the team. Like he has LeBron, he has Austin. Even though Austin's done a come up, but yeah. So you gotta like he has to figure out how to play, how to mesh with those all-stars as well, and how to properly be efficient. But once he figured it out, bro, it's over. It's wraps. It's Lakers in 5. I promise you. But y'all saw the alley hoop, right? Y'all saw them alleys. It's looking like D-Wade. It's looking like D-Wade and LeBron again. I'm just saying. Miami.
I've seen one alley hoop. I've seen one alley oop.
It was damn near the same thing though. It looked like it was
it wasn't. It was a fat boy from wherever he's from throwing an alley oop to an old man.
See, X, I hear the hate in your voice. You know what I'm saying? And I would like that, bro. You accept greatness. Are you a Mavs
I do
fan?
accept it. I'm a Warriors fan, actually.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So I enjoyed last night. Honestly, I'm just gonna talk right away. So I felt more comfortable with the Warriors playing the Lakers with Luka rather than playing against AD. So I kind of knew we were already gonna win because there's no defensive presence. Like, yeah, Luka is a great offensive player. He takes very tough shots, but once the defensive end comes, I feel like any switch we get onto him, we're gonna score every single time. And that's going to be taken advantage of in the playoff. Just like what we did with the Nuggets when we played them in 2022. We put Jokic in the pick and roll and we scored every single time. So if he's not playing offense, then he's just going to be a ghost out there. And then LeBron's just going to have to do what he does and carry them to an L, realistically. But yeah, you guys had a good game and you fought your hardest. We went white boy for white boy, and you guys still lost.
Draymond took some steroids that night. Give back a little boost.
Draymond did it pause.
Draymond. And y'all got Jimmy.
Paz played a game that I never thought I would see him play.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, okay. Jeez.
Yeah. And Jimmy didn't even shoot the ball. Like he only shot like twice if he absolutely had to. He didn't want to score. We beat you guys without Jimmy wanting to score.
Yeah, I have this stat.
Yeah, tell me the stats, Sean.
Go ahead.
Jimmy Butler had 11 points, 4 of 7 shooting, 1 of 2 from 3-point land, 2 of 2 from field goal, 3 throw range, go along 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and 1 foul. He was in -1 for the night.
So that's Jimmy without trying. So once we get into the playoffs, it's going to be looking very nice.
Corey didn't even shoot good from the 3-point line. He was 4 for 11. Pods was 8 for 10.
Yeah.
Kid's good.
Streets are saying that Luka should have passed Austin Reeves the ball more.
Yeah, Austin Reeves, he was 9 for 12 from 3, right? Or 9 for 11?
9 for 16. He had 31 points, 10 of 20 shooting to go along with 3 assists, 6 rebounds, 1 steal, and 5 fouls.
Every time he touched the ball, it went in.
Yeah.
Luka Doncic had 19 points, 6 of 17, 0 of 6, 0 for 6.
Nice.
To go along with 7 assists, 8 rebounds. LeBron James had 9 more assists to go along with his 33 points on 10 of 15 shooting, 5 of 8 from 3-point land, 8 of 9 from free throw range, and 4 turnovers.
Nice.
But can I say something though? Like, but you know what them stats tell me? Watch when the chemistry match though. Like, watch when the chemistry.
It's been like a month.
You can't say that. LeBron's been in and out.
Exactly. We need 3 more practices. That's all we need. Watch JJ Redick. He gonna start right in. He gonna talk one-on-one with Luka. Have understand like, yo, bro, it's a team sport.
So I have
Austin
something
Reeves,
to say to
bro.
that.
He's what?
What's the Warriors' excuse with Jimmy then?
Man, don't worry about the Warriors, bro. Like
you guys just lost to us.
Bro, no, bro, it was a bad night. It was a bad night. All right, imagine. All right, Pete. Imagine Luka was on though. Imagine Luka was on. What would have happened?
Imagine Jimmy was on.
Man,
he would have had a triple double.
Jimmy, honestly, I can't.
He would have had a triple double.
I haven't put enough eyes on Jimmy since he's been on the Warriors to see like what he really capable of, what he been doing.
19-2.
But
that speaks for itself. Yeah. That's a number that speaks for itself.
Yo, shut up, bro. You biased. You biased.
And Jimmy has not been that aggressive.
Yeah, he has.
He's not looking to score. He's waiting, bro. He's waiting until the playoffs start, and then he's gonna have to do what he has to do.
Like I've said this all my I've said since they got Jimmy. Like Jimmy has allowed Corey to roam more free because they finally have an offensive weapon right next to him. My concern for the Warriors is the supporting cast. Can they be able to handle the pressure?
I feel like if Pods could play like an Austin Reeves, if Pods could hoop the way Austin Reeves been hooping lately, I think we'll be fine, bro. If Kuminga or Pods can actually see, I knew he was gonna say that, bro. I was like,
bro, he's a cum bucket.
No, he's not.
Time out. We have one of the best benches in the league. If you want to go look at the stats, I'm pretty sure we're top 4 in bench points. So I have no problem with the supporting cast with Moody, Kuminga, Pod, all those guys. I don't think we have any problem.
I want to.
We have a better bench than the Lakers.
But
that's not crazy.
I need consistency though from them. I need consistency from Pods. I need consistency from Pods.
No, that's not the person. We need consistency from Post. That guy is he's just been fouling and hacking, and then if he's not hitting, he's not doing that much. We need a big that can go.
Luka was shit talking him. They got leaked.
Yeah, I know.
He said he was like, "You fucking bum" or some shit like that.
Yeah, I know.
I love when that stuff. I love when that stuff gets leaked. That stuff's so hilarious to me.
What you think about the game, P?
I mean, I don't think I'm a big Austin Reeves glazer. I've said this multiple pods. I think Austin Reeves he's got that dog in him. Hustle,
Billy Kobe.
He walked down that court, shoot that thing, let it fly. Like I've watched, he be pulling, and you know he really be putting on for us white boys. So I appreciate him. Luka, you need to step it the fuck up, buddy. This shit's unacceptable. Like, come on.
Yeah, you're right.
And I was gonna say this. I know in the past pods, you know, I've been, critical of LeBron. I am a Jordan fan, but all these LeBron parodies have opened my eyes to Bron.
Man, let's just say Curry owns him. Like, let's stop beating around the bush here. Let's stop beating around the bush here. Man,
the X, we was cool with the Lakers, bro. You can't take it there, bro. You better go all off track.
Sorry, I'm getting fed up a little bit. I hate talking about LeBron.
Bro, I can't.
Next topic, please.
Yeah.
I don't think I really gave my thoughts on the Lakers.
All right, go ahead, Sean.
Like I said, I've also been true to the fact that I believe LA will be contending next year. This year, I don't think they can do it, mostly because it was a drastic move. And I do think that the pieces that they have will be adequate for the playoffs. It's not a bad thing to lose in the first or second round, considering the drastic change that happened in the middle of the season. I'm saying have to be your year of getting used to like LA, getting used to having LeBron next to you, Austin Reeves. He's not going anywhere. He's emerged. Just have to be a year to get warmed up, and then the next season you have the right pieces because Jackson Hayes being a starting center is completely whack. So it's
man.
I just think that next year y'all will be contending with the right pieces. Just get Luka gelled. I've been preaching this from day one.
Okay.
LeBron's not getting any younger, just to let you know.
But having Luka will allow LeBron to
go. Oh, is it Sean? Who is it?
I was saying that I think LeBron having Luka just elevated his playing stats because now no one's gonna be on LeBron in the playoffs. Now they gotta worry about Luka. So now LeBron could breathe more easily and be more able to just be comfortable, gain them sets, and maybe even more hustle plays on defense.
Well, that didn't work for them last night. I hear you, but that didn't work for them last night. They got to go back to the drawing board.
JJ might have to suit up. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, guys. That great combo.
Did Malik say something?
Yeah, Malik wanted to say something, I think.
Sean, I was gonna say to your point, I have a conspiracy theory. I think to the next year, LeBron might retire, and that's why they got Luka, because it was like we want someone else to lead the franchise. So
next year,
got Luka instead.
No, next year. I mean,
after the season's over.
Oh,
after the season's over, I'm telling you.
I can't.
I think 2 more years. I think 2 more years.
LeBron already said he wanted to retire. I'm at the top of his level, so I don't know.
Having Luka Doncic on your team, that might have to be a lot of things.
Yeah.
And plus,
you
can say that
give you a few more years.
Yeah, having AD as your face-up franchise leads to disaster. As mentally, I'm not comfortable having AD as my leader. Luka, he could carry you to the finals. I'm comfortable with.
He's not carrying Gabe Vincent to the finals, though. Let's be honest here. Once LeBron leaves,
Luka.
That brings my point. I think the Lakers.
It's gonna be Luka and friends. It's not gonna be. He's not gonna have anybody else.
Luka and Reeves. It's gonna be like a Luka and Reeves show. They're gonna go into rebuild though.
That's rebuild mode. That's why I think in the next year, just try to build the right pools to support Luka and LeBron, because Luka and LeBron, they're both pass first. Look, Luka and LeBron are decent. I think LeBron might be better than Luka this year on 3-pointers. So it's it's just a matter of getting the right pieces, because this roster was built for LeBron and Anthony Davis, not LeBron and Luka Doncic. Let's be real. So just have Luka gel and just finish the year and just focus on next year.
Awesome combo, guys. Great combo. We're gonna move to the next topic. We're gonna touch a little bit on some college hoops. The NCAA Final Four has been set. The bracket's been set. We have Florida set to play Auburn, and Duke is gonna play Houston tomorrow. Who do you guys have winning the NCAA tournament? X, you go first.
Duke.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about
Oh,
that.
okay. Sorry. I think Duke is gonna win, but I am like pretty worried about playing Florida. Florida has a lot of size, and they have Walter Clayton Jr. Walter Clayton Jr. is probably one of the best shooters in the country, but I think the
Don't
Duke
they-
team's too much.
Don't they got
I
that
think-
7'9" guy too?
Yeah, well, he doesn't play. They redshirted him. Yeah, he's like
He's still
7'9".
there.
It's crazy, bro. But I think any team with Cooper Flag, it's got mine. I think they're gonna win pretty easily. That's my opinion.
All right. Anyone else got a take?
I was gonna say I agree with that, 'cause I think I like Duke. You
Yeah.
know, I'm unbiased when it comes to college basketball. My favorite player went to UNC. I like UNC. But I mean that Cooper Flag fella is undeniable.
He's good. He's
My
good.
brother's cold. You know, I was saying this earlier while we were playing 2K Rec. I said Cooper Flag's our Jackie Robinson.
Wow.
I mean, like he put on worse. I mean, the stuff he was doing in training camp to the NBA starters or in the Team USA camps, that was crazy. And he's only a freshman doing this stuff too. So
he's only 18.
And it was crazy. I saw this clip where his coach had to tell him what 2-3 was. He didn't know what 2-3 was until he got to college.
Wow, that's actually crazy.
But I think the Duke's biggest problem is going to be teams with more experience.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep.
Oh God.
Honestly, I'm just gonna throw this in here real quick. I feel like I got Houston. Because like I'm just saying, Houston, like defensively, my saying is defense wins games. And I think over there in Houston, they are a great team defensively. They're a very sound defensive team. And they know how to control the pace, dominate the boards, and they're the most battle tested and toughest team, I think, that's left in the Final Four right now. I think so. And
they should have lost like 3 games ago.
Battle tested. That's what battle tested means. Battle tested don't mean you just blowing teams out, bro. You have experience and you have a great coach, Kelvin Sampson. Great defensive coach. Great. So I think when it comes to playing Duke, they're gonna upset Duke. No, everyone's gonna be mad and shit like that. Like, damn, they should have won. It's gonna be a close game, but Houston is going to win. They're gonna be a Cinderella story. And
just want to be different.
Another reason why is because the number one team never wins. They can be good all season, like fantasy. I was number one in fantasy. I was supposed to win.
All these teams are number 1 seeds, though.
I was supposed to win, but it never works. It never works like that in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get to like that Final Four shit, bro, it's just like. But Duke was a different number one because they only lost 1 game.
Man, that's nice to hear and all, but Cooper Flag, that's good. Like he's good, man. Like who's gonna guard him?
Bro, one person, like I'm not saying it's a one-person team, but I think when you talk about a good defensive team, bro, they'll make the adjustment. And when you have a good defensive coach, they'll figure a game plan out to not like stop him, but slow him down. And I think that's gonna be the difference of why Houston will beat Duke.
Yeah, but that thing with Duke, bro, they got those white boys that just be pop out of nowhere giving you 30.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, look at JJ Redick, fucking
Adam Morrison,
Christian Laettner.
Adam Moore. Yeah, Christian Laettner.
Grayson Allen.
Yeah, I was about to say Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen take you out midair and he don't even care.
Yeah, he will.
And
was who?
Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen.
Oh,
yeah,
he was a bucket.
Yeah. As for my take, you know me, Florida all the way. Gotta represent my state. Like I can't win with the good old days. I'm gonna go back to my Shaq. I'm on my Shaq out right now. Back in my day, 3 years ago, my university, Florida Atlantic University, we're on a Final Four run. Lost because of a game-winning shot, and it's like I always love the Cinderella stories. I got flex my university, Florida Atlantic University. We will get back and win one day.
I don't know if they could beat Auburn.
Maybe if hell froze over. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't hurt to dream, kid. That's all I'm saying.
Not for real.
But yeah,
All right.
all the way for me.
If there's no more takes, Malik, did you ever take?
I mean, I'm putting my parlay on Houston just because. Actually, no, I'm putting parlay on Duke just because I'm going with secure and safe. I was gonna say Houston just because I know I can get better odds. You know what I'm saying? Get a better percentage and payout.
That's fair. I'm not mad at that.
You know,
I think you're important.
you guys.
It's one of those things you can't be mad if it hits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Malik.
you
Wait,
it's not
listen
going
to
to
me.
though.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. I
Don't
wouldn't.
listen to him.
I wouldn't stay you wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? I lied
Yes, you
for you
would.
before I lied too, bro. Listen to me, nigga. Bet on Houston, bro. Put 100 on it,
bro. So
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
listen to me. Put a Houdini on it. Put a Houdini on it. I need.
All right.
And I need 10%. I need 10%.
Okay. I will. But what if I lose though? Will you reimburse me the full 100?
Yeah, it don't work like that.
See,
that's
crazy.
I need 10% though. I need 10%. Y'all heard me.
We'll talk about it, bro. We'll talk about it off camera.
I'll catch on the back end. All right, we're gonna go to our last and final topic. I'm gonna switch over to a little bit of NFL. So we had a historic deal extension by the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals extended tight end Trey McBride $76 million over 4 years, making him the highest paid tight end in NFL history. Teammate Kyler Murray responded on social media saying that he's worth every penny. Is this an overpay, or do you guys think he actually deserves this money? And then bonus question: do you think he is the best tight end in the NFL today?
No.
I don't even know who the fuck he is.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Whoa.
I don't either.
He's top 5. He's top 5.
I was about to say he is one of the better tight ends in the NFL. I mean, like he doesn't score a lot of touchdowns. Did he even score a touchdown this season?
I think he has like one or two.
But
that's why I'm. What the fuck?
But I mean, he has a shit ton of yards. I mean, there are tight ends. I mean, the tight end's not like a touchdown machine like that. Like, I mean, Kelsey's like the one exception.
That kid in Las Vegas, though.
I was about to say I was going to get there. I was going to say he's the highest paid for now till the
3 years.
till the guy in Las Vegas. You know, if
he'll probably get 100.
If he keeps doing what he's doing, he definitely will get a bag more than Trey McBride. But I think Trey McBride's rightfully paid. I mean, excuse me. It's hard to find good tight ends.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, like good consistent tight ends. I mean, there's like a few. Sam Laporta. Kittle. Kelsey.
Yeah.
Bowers.
I know Bowers.
And then
I would say Mark Andrews, but not anymore.
Yeah, Mark Andrews.
Kittle?
No, not new. Kittle, yeah. I feel like that's really about it. Unless I feel like I'm missing somebody. I probably am.
Isn't Zach Artson
he's not as good as he once was.
Buddy.
Definitely not Kyle Pitts. As much as I love my Falcons, definitely not Kyle Pitts. It's just the tight end position's weird because they have to do a lot. They have to block. They have to run a catch. So it's hard to find a good tight end. So
Greg Olsen,
G-Reg, shout out G-Reg, 7th floor crew.
Yeah, honestly, when I saw this, I was actually confused because, again, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm not as versed in football as I am with basketball, and I was confused. What makes a man who only scored 3 touchdowns last season worth $76 million?
There's more than that. Like blocking, of course.
I mean, Saquon's worth a ton of pennies, and I mean the yards. If you can, a lot of players get their touchdowns robbed. Like that's a big thing. I don't do sports bets, but I know like some sports bets they'll do like protections against like players robbing TDs because I mean a player all the way down to the 1 yard line and they just QB sneaking in.
I see. Okay, that's fair. What do you guys think the Arizona Cardinals can do to make their team better this season?
Pray. I mean, they just have to hope Marvin Harrison turns into a top 10 receiver. because he has the ability. He has. I think he is really good, but he has to make that jump to where like he's one of the best receivers in the league if they want to be that good. How is their defense? I don't know how their defense is, but
Trying to think of who is on their defense. I'd have to go. I'd keep talking. I'll go look at what their defense is ranked in 2024.
Like, did Kyler Murray have a good year?
I think he did okay, but
I was going to say he did average.
Is he ever locked in? The only thing I'm hearing about him is that he plays Call of Duty.
yeah, the new Call of Duty. I don't know. Like, wait, do they have a top 10 pick? I don't know the pick.
I could look that
but-
up. Like, I know that. Like, I think. Yeah, I hope this.
They have pick 16.
That's tough.
That's tough.
Yeah,
Right after Atlanta, they were ranked about middle of the pack in terms of defense. The rushing they were rated like middle of the pack in terms of I think defense.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're just like X said, pray there's no Call of Duty coming out. Pray that Marvin Harrison turns it around, because I've been wanting to expect the Cardinals to have their breakout year. It just has not happened. Because I knew Marvin Harrison was good. Didn't he Marvin Harrison had a great game like the second weekend?
He had a few really good games. It's just the consistency with him, and he's the only receiver. He's the only receiver on that team, right?
Wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, besides Trey McBride, if you want to count him, yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Jesus
those are
Christ.
the only two guys taking like the whole workload. So it's tough. It was his first season though. He almost had 1,000 yards. So
Yeah,
he'll do way better next season.
maybe in the second year, go to the film room and we'll see what happens.
How was Kyler Murray as a quarterback?
Couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you.
He's solid, but I don't think he's great.
Yeah,
He used to be really good.
I thought so. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the record last year. They 4-13. You know, that to me tells me that the quarterback isn't that good. Usually when I see a team doing that bad and I don't know what the quarterback is, a lot of that time that just tells me that, you know, the nigga ain't hooping. He ain't balling like that.
He ain't beating the Call of Duty addict allegations.
No,
he ain't
not at
beating
all.
the toddler allegations, you know.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Bryce Young, he probably would be crucified for that a lot more.
Okay, come on.
So
As
I
an
mean,
athlete, I was gonna say, as an athlete, the worst thing you can do not let them catch you on no Xbox, no console, and then next game you block
podcast.
Yo, I'm just saying, bro. They're gonna catch you lacking. The comments gonna be insane.
Paul George.
Yeah.
I heard it's a double XP we can expect. Bet
you're
the under on
talking
Kyler Murray.
Just wait till Rudy Gobert starts the podcast.
Wait, what? He is
Just
Rudy.
Just wait till Rudy Gobert drops the podcast. This is
I'll end my
more
life.
generational.
Yeah, he better never do that, bro. He better never do that ever.
I'm reporting it.
Yeah. All right, guys. If you guys don't have anything else to say on this topic, we're going to end the episode. You guys all said your take. Cool. All right. All right, guys. Thanks for tapping into this episode of the Core 5 podcast. I appreciate Malik and X for joining in, filling in for Josh today. Peanut, Sean, pleasure like always. If y'all enjoyed the convo, make sure y'all do us a favor and please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Helps us immensely. We'll see y'all later this week on Friday.
Today
is Friday. Damn.
Monday. There you go.
Monday.
Buddy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? See y'all on Monday. Until then, enjoy your weekend. All right,
Salute.
Salute.
Go Warriors.
Go Warriors.
Go Warriors, man.